is all specifically only merchandise that's been created in conjunction with Innova Champion discs for this event. When I'm showing you this stuff, you will see that there are two different stamps, and one of the things that you will find on both stamps, there's one of them, there's two of them. Let's use those as examples. You might come up to these discs and go, hey man, I'm used to paying 16 bucks for a Champion, and this one's priced at, no surprise, $17. That's like $1 more than I'd find it for on the internet. Well, here's why. In addition to the fact that it has one of the sickest stamps you're ever going to see, all of these discs were stamped twice to give you a two-color stamp. So you'll see that this disc, this particular example, has black dragons, and then a second stamp with American flag foil. Okay, it gives you a different effect. It does cost more to make this happen, and Innova is kind enough to grant me my request when I'm coming up with these crazy ideas and execute this stuff to perfection. So the one you just saw is called, sorry, let's go back here. This one's called the 5 Dragons stamp. Next to each dragon, kind of in keeping with the theme of the posters, you're going to see the names of each course that's played, that you will play during the event. All right? Okay, so we'll get to what discs are available here in a second. Okay, this is the classic dragon stamp, or what I refer to as the classic dragon stamp. It's got a singular dragon, and it's got crowns. Well, you can see what's going on. But this particular selection has an absolutely sick purple shatter foil in conjunction with a foil that I have never seen before. It's a matte camo stamp foil. That's the secondary color on this one. Okay, so sweet, right? What disc will be offered? Here's one of them. XG Glow T-Bird. What's XG? XG stands for extra gummy. Well, check it out. Extra gummy. Don't worry, it goes right back to normal. It's flexible. Great for absorbing impact on a spike height or something like that and staying where it's at. And grippy. These things feel incredible. All right? XG Glow T-Bird. You'll see that all kinds of, I happen to pull out the same combo as the one that I first showed you, but there's all kinds of different stamp combos. For the most part, most of these discs are one of a kind. I'll go so far as to say masterpieces. Okay. Next we have Champion Colossus. These things frickin' scream. Okay, all kinds of colors, all kinds of combos. You already saw that one. Let's pull out a different one. Champion Mako 3. I'm a big fan of that disc. Colored Glow Gators. Now, one of the things we do sometimes when we work with Innova is have them do a special flat top process. Now, with this disc selection right here, oh, come on. Dead hammer. This particular disc, you'll see, is flat as a board. Okay, highly desirable. For this particular pressing, only 9 of these were made in flat top. We do pay extra, or I do pay extra for the flat top process. So those 9 will cost a little more than the regular colored Glow Gators. Okay, these were also flattened. Flat top, they're not quite board flat, but these are definitely flatter than an average gator. Flat top Champion Gators with the classic dragon stamp. Okay, Champion. Here's another one where we did the flat top process. I'm personally, and I know many of you are, I personally am a big fan of the 11-time and 12-time flat top Firebirds. You can get a Firebird, but it's not the same disc at all. Okay, these things are sick flat and should perform comparable to the disc I'm referring to, which to me makes it absolute money. There's also colored Glow that are flat top, and these came out even flatter. I would not pass up an opportunity. I'm not trying to sell you, but if you're a thumber guy, why would you walk away from that? Or if you just want something that's sickly overstable. I mean, a regular Firebird's overstable, but the flat top, forget about it. That's why they're like, if you can find one to buy, you can't buy an 11-time or 12-time flat top for less than 40 bucks. Okay, there's some more colored glow Firebirds in the other stamp. There are some Champ Valkyries. Valkyrie's a great classic disc, understable enough to utilize up here at high altitude for people who know what they need for high altitude, and for others who are about to experience what a difference that makes in their gameplay. Hopefully you get here early enough to practice at this altitude. King of the Lake Champion Colored Glow Thunderbirds. I'm sorry, yeah, they're Champion Colored Glow, but there's also Champion Firebirds. Let's pull out a purple. That's a blue, almost a blurple. I like that. Purple's a nice one. Anyway, we got some Champ Thunderbirds, some colored glow Champ Thunderbirds, and Thunderbird, if you haven't thrown it, is an absolutely incredible disc. Okay, we've got some Blizzard Beasts, classic stamp. A slightly lower priced item, but always a great disc and still a classic. DX Rancho Rock. This isn't a bad choice if you just want one of these discs for a wall hanger and don't want to spend the extra money for some of these premium choices. The DX, of course, will set you back less than some of these other selections. Colored Glow Blizzard Katana. These are all, unfortunately, all came to us in 130 weights. They're slightly more stable than a regular Blizzard Katana. I know 130 isn't the weight for everybody, but that extra stability might help make up for it. But still a great disc to check out, especially at this altitude. All right, what else we got here? Star Luster Rock. Ooh, I like that green. That sage green is nice. Anyway, a sample of that. That luster plastic is hard to find. It is not, despite its appearance, this is not G-Star. This is standard star stiffness with an incredible metallic finish. Okay, here's one that people, I have made, in the past, a number of my stamps on these flat top glow KC Pro rocks. Now, people that are rock fans, especially classic guys, totally go crazy for this. This glow plastic is more durable than a standard KC, but it weathers and seasons just as nice. But once it hits the sweet spot, this holds that sweet spot longer, in my opinion, than a standard KC Pro. But again, we also have these flat-topped. We pay extra for the special flat top process. So these are truly unique discs and highly sought after. People will know that I'm not exaggerating who have ever seen any of my stuff go on sale at auction. You know it fetches a premium. All right, KC Pro Big Beat AVRs. Okay, there's only a handful in this box that are single selections, specifically 4. There's 4 here that aren't bundled. We've done something different this time with the rest of the run. 54 of these were made, 4 singles, and 50 that will come only in matching sets. There are 2 matching sets of 5, those 2. There are 4 matching sets of 10. Why? Well, if you like to practice and you're a KC Big Beat AVR fan, that's the ultimate setup for practice. Uniformity with your practice is definitely something to be desired. And it also gives people who have payout at the end of the event an opportunity to get something they would not normally be able to get, and especially if you're placing top 10, something like that, you're going to have some pretty good script. That's a nice thing to grab with it. Okay, with those AVRs, there are some There's some Glow Big Beat AVRs. There are some matching pairs that we won't split. That's the same with those other matching sets. We won't split them. There are some single selections if you are a fan of the of the Glow KC Pro Big Beat AVR. Here we go. This is a good one. Colored Glow Gator. Standard Gator, average dome on these, but Gator fans, I've got more news coming up for you soon. There's some great stuff here. Okay, so turn fans, we have some Champion and Star turns. Champ turn, sample, it's a nice one. Star turn, I always love the white ones. The stamps show up incredible on them. Some Star turns, that's kind of an off-white, almost gray, I like that. Anyway, okay, all kinds of colors, variety of weights. Moving, hey, whoa, Cosmo. There he is. He just got under my feet, trying to flat tire me with my sandals. Okay, so here we go, zooming in. What are we looking at, Cosmo? What's it gonna be? Oh, here it comes. All right, Colored Glow Leopard 3 and Glow Champion Leopard. Champion Leopard, classic in the Glow, slightly more stable. These last forever, extreme durability. Colored Glow Leopard 3, a little more stable than the regular Leopard 3, which might be just the ticket for some people. All right, there's some more of the Glow Leopards in this box, and behind those we will find a selection of Champion Leopards. Who doesn't need a Champion Leopard, especially at this elevation? Great disc. Okay, here we go. Champion Eagle Glow Whippet X. All right, we have some Champion Eagles here. There are a couple of these that are real. There's just a couple in this run that came out, what I would consider Champy Star. When you look through these Eagles, if you're an Eagle fan, this particular one you'll see that by the profile, is an Eagle X, a little more stable. Champy Star is an incredible mix. Those do cost a little bit more, and people that are fans of these will know why, because they are hard to come by, and when you find them, they cost a lot. And then, well, that's another Eagle X, but in this Eagle selection, hey, look at right there. That's not an Eagle X. That's an Eagle L. There's a variety of molds in there with this run, which make the run of only 20. See, 11 out of 20. All of these discs are numbered and sequential, which make them even more fun to collect. But the fact that some of these are X's, some of these are L's, and there's even a handful of Champy Star in there, make that run pretty awesome. There's some good stuff in there. And Whippet X. The X is the most stable configuration of Whippet that you can get, and when you get it in a Glow, nothing else in terms of Whippets compares to the stability. So if you are a Whippet X fan, that might be for you. Glow Gazelle. Champ Gazelles are not easy to come by, and in Glow Plastic that's even rarer. But when you combine those two things together, fans of Gazelles will love the slight bit of extra stability with these, and the fact that the durability cannot be beat. Behind the Glow Gazelles, we have some more turns. These are colored Glow. This particular one's unusual because it's just slightly colored, but some colored Glow turns, again, with any Glow disc, it's going to be slightly more stable than the regular Champion turn, but turn, another fantastic disc. Here we go, Champion Roadrunner, another classic, and when you're up here at high elevation and you pull out your stable disc and you're going, oh my god, I can't throw anything, you might consider a Roadrunner to help you with stability, or some of this less stable stuff like the turns or the Blizzard. But anyway, there's a nice selection of Champion Roadrunners, all with the 5 Dragon stamp. In front of those, we have some Colored Glow Destroyers. I have some friends that are Destroyer diehards that absolutely love these. And one guy drove up here from Grass Valley, specifically one year when I had some RDGA stamped ones, and bought like every one that I had left, which was a total of 8, because he couldn't turn it over.